That's what we do.
That's light?
Yeah.
Do you think that Datsun transmission case is light?
Oh, I would have gave it up for the S10.
S10? No, that's way smaller than the S10 tranny. No, the S10 tranny is over here. Datsuns do not break forks, they break gears.
How long has this been under here?
Since I took it off the machine over there, about
10 years? 20 years?
About 5 months ago. Well, you think that's going to just come out there easy, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
First thing I do is move all this crap down the line.
I'm trying to figure out.
What?
Tatro, you know how heavy this thing is?
20 pounds.
And you decided to put...
What? What's the problem?
How am I supposed to grab this?
You grab that big handle right there.
Yeah, that's...
You be a man. And you pull. Oh, we're already getting interrupted already. That doesn't look too heavy to me. What's the problem? See the wood's coming out? Yeah, that stupid 45 stuff is in the way. Who's calling me this time of night? Oh, that's Mama calling. Hello? Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's all right. All right, we'll work on that later. All right, bye. Mama's checking up on me. What?
All right.
That's not more than 20, 30 pounds, is it?
I don't even want to... How does it sit up there?
Like that. Goes up on that machine.
And it sits just like this?
It sits like that, yeah. And you know what happens if you drop it onto the floor?
Nothing.
It breaks this corner right here and bends it up a little bit and puts a big gash in the tile. Guess how I know?
You've done it?
Yes, I've done that before.
A couple different times.
Yeah, once you slide past the center line where the table at, it goes quickly drops down and you can't stop it. All right, that's in a good spot for now. All right, we got to clear all this junk over here out of the way. Now, so we're going to test out this new tripod. See how it works.
All right.
We're going to set this up over here. Now, you see how this one works over here? You got this fancy lever. Josh, quit, leave my damn handle alone. I didn't tell you to play with my handle.
I was taking the handle off.
What are you touching my crank for? You leave my crank alone. Over here, see how this works? It's like the last one, but bigger. This is, you have to put that in there like that now. But that one you can put in different directions, really confuse you. Okay, we're gonna leave that right there. Now if you wanna go up higher, you gotta loosen up the pinch bolt here and you go like this.
Oh, it has a crank too, huh?
Oh yeah. But then when it gets real high like that, you gotta make sure you spread that all the way out and that you don't break something.
You dropped it the last time.
Because if you drop this camera from that elevation, it's gonna be a problem.
Is it the camera's problem?
Yes. And it'll be your problem too after that. Okay, so we're going to machine this big ass plate here, so we're going to move it out of the way.
Where's it going?
It's going to go over here. There's all this room over here.
It looks nice and clean over there. Hey look, there's Mrs. Steele over there.
That's got to come off. So how many years you been a machinist?
3.
3 years of being a push button machinist. We're supposed to loosen that, not tighten it. There you go.
Tatro, I've been at work all day.
Well, you work today?
Yeah, I work 7 days a week.
Oh, shit. You're doing overtime then.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to crank this down as far as we can go. You know why?
Because this thing is heavy. And no one wants to lift it
We'll have
past
to
their
lift this
hips.
forward. Yeah. Okay, take that lever right there and kick it your direction.
This one?
Yeah. There you go.
What is that going to do?
It's going to get closer to the table over there for us.
Oh, because we're not going that far.
I don't want to carry it way over to here, but
I don't want to either. Why you think I looked at that handle and was like, the handle has to go?
That's right. Stand right there behind you for now. Okay, we gonna get anything underneath here at all, or we good?
No, we're good.
Try to move that case out of the
That
way.
case right here, hold on.
Cylinder's gonna get in the way. Just kick it over in the corner over here. Just throw it over. Go that way, all the way. Slide it all the way down.
Oh, now I understand why you have this board.
Works good, doesn't it?
Yeah, you like to slide things.
I do.
That's all the way down?
No. It's close enough though.
Okay.
Okay, that's loose?
Yeah,
Alright.
it is.
Pull the studs out. Pull the studs out, not screws. Studs unscrew. Thought you knew that.
I do.
Nuts stay. You know why the nuts stay? Because you don't lose them if you leave them moving out. Okay, you want to wipe your table down like this.
No, Tatro.
Get the handle out of the way so you don't break it.
Here, look. There's two nice fancy rags
No,
right
you
here.
don't. These tiles do not work on the milling machine because they're really soft and the chips stick to them. Don't do a damn thing. So this one here, sure, doesn't have that problem, and the shop rags don't have that problem.
Oh, these dinky things?
Yeah, that dirty thing that just got dirty
The
by
chips
touching.
get steep. They get stuck in those.
Okay, now we got to get this all the way down to there. It might be heavy.
You think?
Maybe. I could be wrong about that. Okay, see what you can pick up. Stick it on there. I used to do that by myself.
No.
Yes, I did.
No, that's how you. See, that's why we all have back problems now.
Yes.
Bad decisions.
Makes me hot too.
Uh-huh.
Blood flow. 59 degrees, I don't feel too cold now.
That's what it's supposed to be outside.
Okay, now you get all that weight back over here. So, center's up the middle. Okay, so now,
It's struggling.
we need to get some weight on this thing. First thing, you see that little nut right there we're looking at? Guess where that's going to go?
Right there.
You are smart. And that stud that we used to have. That's still going to be long enough? Looks like it might be.
Short side or long side up.
Short side usually goes up when they do that kind of stuff. There's one cut going there, but it's going. I don't like that short stud.
Yeah, it's too short.
Let's get a different stud in there. Took the lever back off. I need some counterbalance weight. This is going to actually go down a little bit further. Go down to there. Okay, go ahead and kick it this way some more. There you go. Just like at work almost, right?
No.
No?
No.
No, I'm not saying. Oh.
Yeah, watch
Why
your
is this thing
leg.
attaching? Why is it attacking me over here? Short side goes down. See, these ones are too long, the other ones are too short. Anything in between? Probably not.
Why do you say these are too long?
Nuts don't like going that far down.
Mm.
I'm going to try it anyway. I usually use the short ones on this kind of stuff. So the washer goes upside down. And put the nut on there. If we're lucky, the threads will go all the way down easily. You center up the slot in the table and slot in the rotary table, it should be pretty close.
You might be off.
Hang it back and forth a little.
Well, I'm
You've gone too far on the table. You didn't shut it off. We're supposed to shut off when you got to here.
Well, you didn't say that.
Okay, you missed it by about 8 inches. We're busy.
Give or take.
You centered?
Yeah, I'm centered on this side. That's why I said you might have to re-look at yours. Not to move the whole thing.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be close. So do the old drop test. Get the in and out right, and get the other one right. You hit the button on top of that lever, go faster.
There's a button.
Top of the lever. Did you go too far?
Yeah, I'm not like that.
Happy there? Okay. And
Yeah,
right now
that's
it's
where
pretty
it's going
close.
in. Yeah.
There you go. And this rotates around a little bit too. We'll figure out where it needs to be. Okay, now we've got to figure out how we're going to hold this thing.
We have studs.
Well, we'll have to steal some nuts out of some other place. That's why you didn't bury them all.
Well, the short one.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is,
In it, right?
our backs aren't hurting too bad yet, so we're going to grab that little toy down there.
The crank.
Yeah. Okay. Let's lay it right here for now in our way. Don't go too far.
You say slide everything all the way.
Yeah, we're working on this piece though. Why the rod spin at a weird angle?
Because it's a piece on.
Always have the rods on the same side of the wheel so it rolls. Okay, so I gotta make a tool for truing these wheels. So you gotta clamp it and hold it on one side and make a tool over here that you can twist it back and forth to take the twist out of it. That's when they shift sideways on you. So the in and out you can take out by either pressing down or spreading it apart. But the twist is what the problem is. So the problem with an M8 is you got this stupid balancer thing that's in the way. And you got a big shoulder here on the crank. So what we gotta do is we gotta put a hole in here, probably in the middle. Well, you don't have a lot of metal. And we're going to then recess for the gear about that deep into it, and that will be what we're going to hold. Now that's if we went off this side.
Yeah.
Now
We'll go off the other side.
we'll go over here. Clearance I got. You notice how that one's a lot thicker? Because this is 1.25 inches and this is 1 inch. So if we come off this side, we come off the hole right here, we do it that way. Now let's double check and make sure this will work. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, go ahead and grab that crank, throw it up here. Just throw it on the ground there, that's all that matters. Is this center line above this? Yes. So see how we have to lift it up to get into here?
Mm-hmm.
That means this will be off the ground, so that means we won't have a clearance problem when you're trying to true it. We can clamp this onto the milling machine right here, and we can use the milling machine as a holding fixture so we can twist the cranks back and forth. So we're using this for multiple functions. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take my big table over there and put some holes in here where I can clamp this to the table.
Right.
Which we might be able to do that also, I don't know. But for now, we can clamp this onto the table right here real easily and use the milling machine to hold it. So if this was too far up, then we'd be up in the middle of this area. So this works out where we can use it. It's going to come up a little bit. Looks like we're about a 1/2 inch off of center, so that means we're all done to be a 1/2 inch gap under here. So there's plenty of room for doing what we need to do. So it'll be up like that. Understand?
Yeah.
So all we could do is measure the center line between here and here, and the center line between here and here, and poke the hole, and then we'll take a big end mill and cut out the excess for the diameter, for the depth we need. And now when you go in that depth right there, see how much more metal we got here now?
Right.
Before we were going to have maybe this much left, about a 1/4 inch. Now we're going to have probably 3/8 to a 1/2 inch left, probably a 1/2 inch almost,
Which works.
which should be good. So it's a lot stronger going that way.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to do it. Plus it gives me a lot more holding power
On that side.
on whatever
yeah.
bench it goes on. So it gives you more room for that way. And this is more of a universal bolt pattern, so there's a lot more options for holding it to the table versus just these long slots.
Right.
And we're still gonna have to take these slots or something to make holding fixtures for holding clamping it. Probably gonna come off this corner and this corner. Be my caddy corner would be best, because I don't know if there's enough room from side to side. We'll know when we put it in there what we gotta work with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna have to cut a hole in here. That means we're gonna have to stand this thing up the long way, which means that there is gonna have to stand up the long way also to hold it most likely.
Yeah.
On top of this plate. So go ahead and take that. Make sure it's clean on the bottom. Leave the crank there, it's fine. Don't spread the rods.
Well, it wants to roll away.
Cranks are very simple. If the counterweight's heavy on that side, it will always go that way.
Yeah, that's why I put it.
When you
on
put the
that
weight
side.
over here, it wants to go that way. So all you do is rotate it like that. It will always go that direction. Okay, so wipe off the bottom out with your hand, and then put that up on the table up here. And let's see how we're going to hold it down. Oh, this is going to be, hold on. We're going to have to do, before we do that, we got to center this thing up. We have to be on center of this table.
Yeah, we do.
Yep. You know about stuff like that. Have you checked the squareness of this table lately?
Nope.
You think it's square right now?
Hell no.
Why not?
This table hasn't been square in 3-4 jobs.
3 or 4 jobs. You mean I got to sweep that whole thing? That means you're going to have to crank that thing back up now.
Isn't there a button for this?
Nope, I didn't spend enough money for that one. How come that 45 cents that way? Okay. We tested out my shank there for
I thought
elevation.
there was a button for this, Tatro.
Not for the up and down. They make one. You can go buy it for me if you want.
For what, 15,000?
For the that wheel to go up and down? Oh, I don't know. I don't think it's that kind of money, but it's probably going to be
How far am I going up?
enough I can put my indicator on there, so go up another couple more inches at
Where the
least.
hell is your indicator?
I'd guess that crank's probably going to be about $1,500 to $2,000 to do one of those cranks these days. That should be enough. Always go where it's not going down, where it's going up. You see how there's a 0 right there? Always put on 0. I need an indicator. It's laying over there on the other side of the hat.
Other side of the hat, indicator.
Yep. That goes on top of the spindle there, the quill. Actually, that's the quill. That's just the holder area. All the way up. Tighten it up. Tighten it up, but don't break it.
Alright.
Check the torque.
Why am I checking it?
See how tight I tightened it?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even move it. I didn't know how tight it is.
Because I didn't want to move it or to break it.
You feel a little more tension on it like that.
That's tight.
You haven't moved it yet.
No.
Okay, we got to put this in neutral, so it's up here. In between 2 gears. See how it rotates further now?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, the further down the quill goes, the more accurate it is, because your lever's out further like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it more accurate the further down you go. So that's a big plus. So this has to go down enough that this will touch. So you notice that we're a little short on the elevation.
So you gotta go up.
Yeah, about 4.5 inches. It's called tramming the head. Where's the handle at? Lever's on the back side. Okay, slow her down a little bit.
Lower?
I said slow her down a little bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we only want to be about 3 or 4 thou of compression in this. Now you notice how we're off center now?
Mm-hmm.
That means the table needs to go that way. Yeah, that thing. Turn it. Move over to about here. Okay, that's good. Okay, so now we're about halfway there. How far are we on the other side?
Far.
We're not. So come back about 1/4 inch. Okay, well, we'll stop. So you're about 1/8 inch difference, so split the gap, about there. Okay, now move this around until you're all the way out this edge right here. Moving the indicator, not the table.
Jeez.
Remember, the indicator's going to hit on the bottom, so you got to make sure that's down low enough. Don't rotate anything, just move it. Never loosen up these knobs, they're tight.
These ones?
Yeah, never loosen them. And don't rotate them, just go in and out. Okay, you want to keep this as flat as you can, so down a little bit. Okay, now go up and down with that and see where the needle's at. So go down first. Okay, so you had a lot of tension on that. Okay, now come back and put just 3/4 thou on it. Each line's 1 thou, is half a thou, so that's half, 1 1/2, 1 3/4, 2 1/2, 3, 2 1/2 right there. That's close enough. Okay, so now we can go ahead and see where we're at on center-wise. Don't go too fast because if it digs in this hard, it knocks not good on the indicator. See, we're pretty close on this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you go there and look at the other side. What's it at? About 1 1/2 down, 1 down.
Yeah.
Pretty close all the way around so far. We haven't come off the table yet.
No.
Okay. So let's go ahead and move this over a little bit more that way. Give little love taps over here until it's zeroed. Every time you hit it, it's going to be different. If you go this way, it's different than this way, see?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go this way, like this, on counterclockwise, it's on 0. If you go clockwise, see, it's
Less than 0.
1/2 tenth, or it's half a thou. It's half of a half a thou. What's that?
2 tenths.
It's a 1/4 of a thou. Yep, 2 tenths. Yep.
5 millionths.
2.5 millions, yes. Not 2.5 millions. That's
2 tenths.
25 millions. So it's going to stabilize once you do it a few times because it's got to get, all this stuff has to take a new setup in here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically right now we're a little bit under 0. See, we're at 0 or maybe just a 1/2 tenth up. So I don't really care about from here to here. I care about the 90 degrees because I can't do anything about these. I can only do 90 degrees.
Right.
So right now we're just over the 0 line. What are we on that? Just over the line?
Yeah.
Same? Just over?
Under.
It's under on that side, over on this side. Wonderful. Keep spinning. Never touch anything except this knob.
You're over.
We're over the line.
Yeah.
On my side, how far?
Not far.
Just a,
1/2 tenth.
just a skosh. Okay.
You're at 0.
Now we're back
Dead
at
at
0.
0.
So right now we're within 2 tenths. And back over here again. That's a hard 2 tenths there. And on this side we're at 0. 2 tenths, 0. Things aren't perfect. So basically this whole table we're within 2 tenths on, what's this, an 18-inch table? Pretty damn accurate.
Yeah.
Okay, it's close enough for me. Now if you want to play with this, we have to go in here and start cranking these knobs. This one and the other one's way up there. That one and this one, let's rotate it. The problem is to make it move, you move it too much and you gotta come back and get back.
Right,
You get back to
yeah.
where you started, which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we're fine with 2 tenths.
You're good with this?
Yeah, we're fine.
We can live with 2 tenths on the 18-inch center line?
Yeah.
You're happy?
Yeah, I'm more than happy with that.
You're more than happy. Okay, so now we're gonna go back up. Take the lock off. Now we gotta do this.
Do we need to go to the left?
Now we have to center up the hole. So now you take this and move it in to your center. Make sure that sticks out enough it's going to hit on it. This is slightly tapered too. And once you get over the hole, you go on down without banging into it. I usually go down about 1/2 inch or so. See the strand mark there?
Mm-hmm.
So that way I'm definitely down below the surface where there shouldn't be any errors. It's a taper, so it changes as you go up and down, see?
Mm-hmm.
So I usually like getting it toward the 15 number if I can. There we go, right on 15. Okay, now we sweep this and see what we got. So turn that knob, don't go very fast. We're at 15, let's see which direction you're gonna go. Okay, this going down, it's going deeper in, so you're collapsing it, so the table has to come this way. So you take this and move it just a little bit. Keep your back in the 5, so we're on the 5, keep going now. Go more. No, not that more, you bottomed out the indicator. Okay, so right now we don't know where we're at. Let's go the other direction and see how that one's going pegged. See how it's pegging it this way and it's pegging it that way?
Mm-hmm.
That means the table needs to go this way. We're going to peg this one now. Then we go in here and move this back. And we keep repeating until we get what we need. And then we go up here and turn out the zeros on. 0, 0. We keep track where we're moving to. Okay, so go back and forth until we start getting on the indicator. You only got 30 thou total on the indicator to work with, so.
Table needs to go that way.
Well, I don't know, you're at 0 there. I don't know. I wouldn't say that yet. Go back to the same distance this way. See if it goes back to the same angle. See how it's coming back but not as far?
Mm-hmm.
That means you need to crank this a little bit. That would move it. Don't touch it. Like that. And we're going to move this table now all the way to where we're at right now. So put that right here. See your x-axis. Put it right on the x. Okay, now move it that way until you get back up to that same number, which is a little bit over 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So go ahead and crank it until you're just over. Yeah, keep cranking. Keep going. Okay, that's cool. I'll turn the indicator again.
Push it or turn it?
Well, bump it first this way. Oh, went too far. All right, we're going to do that for now. Okay, you're on 12. Let's just see where we're at. Okay, it looks like we're on the indicator now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now go ahead and move that until you get that back to 0.
Move this?
Yeah.
Till it goes to 0?
Let's get back down to this.
Oh.
Down to our 0 point, which is on the bottom of the scale.
Which was 12.
Our 0 was 10 but now, but let's just go down a little bit. Okay, stop there. Remember, whatever you turn in here, it does the same over here. So if we were over here and you're over there, when you go down equal, you'd be right about that. You're in the middle. Okay, now check the same angle the other way. Let's see if we get on the indicator. Keep going. We're pinned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go all the way out the other way. We're pinned right here. Where do we pin on that one? We don't pin until we're way over here. So we went too far. Come back to the way it's on that 10. The other 10. Okay, stop. Put it back over here. Move it until you're on that same 10. Okay. So right now we moved it 6/10 that way and 20.8 thousandths that way. So re-0. Okay, go ahead and rotate and see where we're at now. It went down, that's plus. We're pinned, stop. Okay, go back the other way over this one. We're pinned already. So this still needs to go that way a little bit more back. Not much, just a little bit. It's not going to show it right now very easily because you're off the scale. Okay, that's it. Just barely move it. So you just go equal distance. It's equal distance, we're not there yet. So now we're about half scale. We're at full scale now. It's just a matter of getting these where they're equal. See, that's kind of equal now, right now?
Mm-hmm.
Not quite, we're still a little bit more that way than this way, but you know, if we keep moving it over, we'll get better. Remember, whatever you're doing here, it's double because you're taking it off that one and gaining on this side. So now we're pretty equal. So about that far that way, a little bit past. We're within about a couple thou now. So we moved it 22 thou on the Y. Okay, now we know this is still not enough, so we're going to go ahead and pin this again. I'm going to give it a hard pin. And then we're going to zero that back a little bit. Okay, spin it around again. Let's see if we go past the 15 number. Looks like we're getting closer to being on scale, but not quite. Okay, I'm going to keep going. We were on 12. We're going to go to 25 on the scale. Okay, where you at now?
Well, that's 0.
Oh, spin around. Where you at? Go the other way. You can see it works better.
I don't even think I'm hitting it.
We're pretty close now. Now we're within a couple thou.
Yeah.
So I just moved it over 26 thousandths. Because we moved to 12, didn't do squats, so I want another 15 more. Okay, zero that out. Okay, so now we got to pull it back to get some tension on it. And sometimes you just got to go back up and do this deal, but you got to be careful going down. You don't bang the end of the tip.
Mm-hmm.
So go down with the handle a little bit, and I'm holding it.
This one?
Yeah.
Am I going down this way? No. Down this is this way.
Okay, hold on. I just gotta make sure it was in there. I don't want to. You don't want to bang the tip into the
Yeah,
thing.
because it'll catch it.
Yeah. Okay. Go down about our distance. Okay. So now. Okay. So now we need to take this and move it toward the 5. See, now we're close. We're within 1 thou now. See, it's 5 all the way around. So I moved it over
It's
4.
not 5 all the way around, but it's
Close. Okay. So pick a number.
What do you mean, pick a number?
Well, we gotta find out what the average is. We gotta make it 0, not move. I don't care what number it's on. You just gotta make it 0 so it doesn't move. So you gotta figure out where you're at. Remember, we can only use X. We can move X and Y. X. This is Y and this is X. We can't move at 45s. So check here and here or here and here. Either way, I don't care which one you use.
Well, and I have to zero it out at these.
Okay, this one is about what, 6.5, 3 lines up from Y.
Yeah.
Okay, go the other way. Where are we at? Are we 3 lines up or are we some other number? Not that one. Over there.
On this side directly, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm 4 under 5.
So you're higher on that one?
Under.
So it has to go a little bit more?
5 is here, I'm under.
Where are you at? You're... Okay, you're under that number. Well, I don't care if you go up or down, but... 4 lines. So, we're a couple lines different. So you got to come up 1 line. So you just bump this until you go up 1 line. See how it went down?
Mm-hmm.
So we go up 1 line right there. See where our number is at. We're at 17, 0, so we know where we're at next time. Okay, now see, right now we're kind of in the middle of the 5. We're like 2.5 roughly.
Yeah.
So spin around the other way, see if it stays on the 2.5.
No.
Okay, we lost 2 of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so bring it back over here. Okay, move the handle until it comes down 1 full line, well, 2 lines.
Down or up?
We gotta get closer to our lower number.
So that would be this way.
I don't know, I can figure it out. Okay, right there, stop, that's good. Make sure you take the tension off. You want to be in a backlash. You got backlash in your gear teeth, always make sure you're between the teeth. Otherwise, if you have a load, if you're on against the 2 teeth and you bump it, it'll move it. You always want to be there. And the lock's right here on slightly, but not heavy. Okay, so see what your number is. Move it back and forth and check it. No, you just got to wiggle right in there. Okay, what number is it staying at? You're what, 2 full lines up right now? 2 thou? Or you little lines right here?
I'm at the 4th line.
Okay, now spin around the other
Above
way. See if you're at the
5.
4th line. We moved it.
4th line above
We moved it
5.
1 thou. So.
And 2, 4, 5. In between the 5th and the, 6 lines.
So we gotta go the same direction again, but a couple tenths.
Yeah.
Okay, see right here. We're at 1, so go to 12. Well, we don't care about that one now. Just move that until you get to 12. So you just gotta kind of just bump it with your hand, don't with your palm. Okay, now you bring it back to 12 because you're at 15 now. Back where we started. See, when it starts to move, it moves all of a sudden. So you got to back off the tension. As soon as it starts to move, you got to back that tension off. That's always put another hand down here so I can jerk it back real quick. Up right there. Take the tension off. You didn't take the tension off. Okay. All right. You're at 13. Let's go see where we're at.
Oh,
Another trick you do is you go like this.
well, that didn't help.
See, it moved it to 2 because you had tension on it.
I let the tension off of it.
You know, you had tension
Oh,
on
I
it.
didn't go far.
You
I
didn't
didn't
have
go
tension.
far enough.
You didn't have tension, you had tension on it. Okay, I moved it, now we're at 13. So like I said, you do a couple of those like that, and you watch the number. See, it stays at 13 now. Now it's neutral. Because as soon as you start cutting, it's going to go back to wherever it's tensioned at.
All right.
Okay, you 3 lines up right now?
Yeah.
Okay, spin around the other way, see if it's on the same 3.
I'm at the 4th line. 2, 4, 5.
I mean 5.
Yeah, that's the 5th line. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm 5 lines above 5.
You're at 2.5 again?
Yeah.
And where are we over here? You're not quite 2. So we need to go back to our number. See how I moved when I did that? This number didn't move, but that one did when I bumped it.
Mm-hmm.
You're about 3 lines up now?
Yeah.
Okay.
In between the third and the fourth.
Okay, you should be pretty close now when you go around. Because you're at 1 and 5 before. 3's in the middle, right? So you about 2 now?
2, 4, 5.
Where are you getting 5 at? The line's right there.
Do you see? Yeah.
Okay.
You see how many lines away you're away
1, 2,
from?
3. I'm at 3 right now. See, I
How
click
do you
that?
get 3?
Okay, how many you see? I'm only seeing a couple lines. Okay, that's about the same height.
Yeah,
though.
on this side you're away from 5, 3 lines. On the other side, you're about
4.
5.
So we're within 1/10. What are you getting? Is it 2.5 up or 3.5 up? Okay, either way. Let's go check this direction. We're within 1/10 that way. That means you're within 1/2 tenth up here. Which we can't measure that close. Okay, what do we got now? Okay, this one we're below 5.
Yeah.
Okay, spin around the other way, see what it is. Which way does this one need to go?
Nowhere.
It's right on the money?
Nowhere. According to that, nowhere. Yeah, according to that, it doesn't need to go anywhere.
Okay, this one should be on 5 according to that. Five seems to be the number that's equal. Okay, I'm at 3 5s all the way around. Spin yours around the other way. It should be 5 on the other side. Why wasn't I doing that before? I don't know.
Well, you're below 5 over here.
Okay, see what half it. We need to drop it. Half a deal. Okay, I'm on the low 5 now. Okay, I'm 1 line below 5.
No movement. You're good.
Okay, check the other 2 angles. We go up 1 line, the other 2 directions.
You're in the same spot.
Okay, check over here.
The same spot.
Okay, so we want to be in 1 line under the 5. So when you go like that, it shouldn't rotate.
In theory.
So we went back to our 2. Okay, now we're zeroed out. Okay, now as long as we don't touch anything, we're golden.
So don't touch anything.
So we can stack all our stuff up on here, we just can't move it.
Yeah, we can't touch
We
anything.
got to be on the center line. The hard part is we got to make this, all this other stuff has to be on center too. So, which I'm not sure how we're going to do all that yet. Okay, go ahead and crank that all the way up, it's out of the way. Okay, we're going to put some plates up in here and we'll be back.